Right, so after you do that again, so you've done it one more time, so you should have two. Oh, let me just snip that off. There we go. So you should have two templates, two things stuck to your piece of clear plastic. So you should. I have two squiggles now. Now there's two different ways of doing this. Just make sure it's dry first, because I don't want it sliding around. So mine isn't exactly dry, but it's quick, so I don't really. It doesn't really matter at the moment. So what you want to do now, make sure is I'm gonna do it the way I think it's probably better. Is just if it's curved, the plastic, just cut off the curved bits. Make sure it's not like really curved tight where it's just ridiculous and you won't be able to cut that to the point where it's okay. Make sure it's not like curved, like right over. Sort of like, if it's curved a little bit, it's right, but ridiculously curved, try not to get that. So I just had to trim it a little bit, so it's nothing really much. Then you just want to stick the backs together, which is really hard to get. So you might want to. It's going to take a while. Well, it will take a while. Now, so actually, do you know what? I'm going to do it the hard way. There's no really way to avoid this. Just cut out around the pick. So just right, where the stent, where your stents, just cut it out. Make sure it's a black line. I'll probably have to trim that down, and you will trim it down at the end, just to make sure there's no rough edges and it's not too ridiculously whatever, I don't know. So yeah. You can just skip until I've finished. I don't mind. And you will need a file at the end to file it down if it's still too rough. Or it's still way too rough. You still have to file it down. So if it's too rough, it's going to scratch your thing. So there you go. But you still haven't got double-sided. If you want a double-sided, this is how you do it. So you do that twice until you get two of those. So let's quickly do this. Well, don't rush it. Don't rush it, guys. Don't want to rush it. Don't want to rush your what you spent a while on, and then mess it up, and then realise that you just wasted something important. This is fun. This is fun for me. This is enjoyable. I like to make things. It's my kind of pride and joy of making, and enjoying making things such as these picks. I might sell off a couple of picks, maybe. So now it should be decent. It's I just put those together. Don't stick them together. So this one, trim off any edges. Any black lines, just want to trim those off. Scissors. It's still a bit tedious, but make sure you keep them together at the same angles. And then make sure you flip it over, because one side won't always be the same as the other. It will be different. And this is a good way to push all the glue down. This is pushing all the glue down onto the face. So when this is all dry, it should come out beautifully. Let me flip that over, let's do the other side. I can't really find much on this side. So, right, I'm just going to trim that line. So I cut in like 4 layers of material. I cut some paper, and you cut in 2 papers and 2 plastic. It's very hard to cut, but you just wait until we get onto credit cards. Cut on credit card or cards or whatever. Yeah, capture cards. I'm just gonna end the video here, bros, and just get to it.